Hello, my name is Pierre. I'm a senior TEM here at Datadog, TEM standing for Technical Enablement Manager. My role is to make sure that once a customer signs with us, they are understanding what can be achieved with Datadog and what is the value of the Datadog platform. As a result, my role is to make, not only to perform enablement session, but also to design enablement program that all aim at breaking an asymmetry of information that could exist between our customers and Datadog. Datadog would describe itself as a monitoring and security platform. That's a bit marketing-y. So if I had to simplify it, Datadog is like a car dashboard. When you want to go from point A to point B and you're driving, you have your car dashboard that tells you your speed, tells how much fuel you have, tells you what's the heat of the engine. Well, Datadog is pretty much the same, but for a technological company. Let's say you're a retail vendor. Well, you want to make sure that your page is loading quickly. You want to make sure that when someone pays, the payment went through. And Datadog is a platform that allows you to collect information, visualize it, and monitor it so that as a developer, as a manager, you are confident that your product is actually performing as intended. Day in my life, well, as a TEM, since I need to explain, I mostly need to learn first. So a typical day in my life would be spending several hours just learning what happened in Datadog. We have 13 different product lines, so as you can imagine, it takes time to just stay up to date. Then I spend time with customer, creating enablement sessions or just performing those enablement sessions, actually explaining to the customer what has changed or how they can answer a specific use case. And then one of the main aspect of Datadog is its scaling factor. So we are hiring new people all the time, and so a huge part of my job is making sure that new hired in our team, new hired within the company are actually enabled on Datadog like our customers. They understand what can be achieved. So I spend a lot of time trying to transmit what I've learned over the last 5 years. Customer feedback drives our innovation and our roadmap every day. Customer feedback is very important because Datadog is quite new. How do you do monitoring at scale? How do you do monitoring as a platform? Those are questions that have no real example in our industry. So we are relying mostly on our customer use case, our customer experience here to shape and guide our vision of what a true monitoring and security platform should be. So every day, in every session, we try to listen to our customer needs and customer constructive feedback to make sure we are always aiming for the sweet spot, aiming for the right value for our customers. So at Datadog, we use our customer feedback every day. And how do we make sure that we're always hitting the right spot? Well, the first thing we do is we are training this with our own engineers. We are dog fooding Datadog. And so the idea is if our own engineers don't find any value in the features we're proposing, then we already have a good smell that it's not going in the right direction. But then we have multiple phases, the design, the alpha, the beta, the general availability phase. And at each step, we really try to connect with our customer. We really try to see what are their feedback, which use case we are answering, how can we measure the value created by the feature to make sure we're always hitting the sweet spot. One of the main challenges we have at Datadog is scaling. We went from 300 to 3,000 in 4 years. You can only imagine the amount of new challenges that get created every day. And all of those challenges, even if it's the same spirit, they change in flavor because we have now 3,000 people that are working every day to build a Datadog platform who know how much will be in the future, but for sure those scaling challenges and also technical challenges that goes with it and also human challenges that goes with it, then those are the challenges we'll have to face and solve.